Hey guys, it's Joe back at Drone Man Productions, and this is a special unboxing for me because the fact is that I love this plane. I've been looking at this plane from Hobby King for about a year. This is what I got, guys, and I'll tell you something. You've seen this before. I know you're gonna love it. This is the Hobbyking Kingtwin. So let's get right into the unboxing. Here's the wing. I noticed a little indentations and a little bit of problem right there. Probably gonna sit there and contact them if they wanna give me a discount or something. The wing looks really nice. It's super sexy. I love this plane. This piece was knocked off, and that goes on that part right there like it is over there. We have our rudder. We have our wing tips where our ailerons are. Some LEDs on each of the wing tips. And this is our rear elevators. We have the fuselage. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Just want to let you see that. Quick connect for those. This is where we put in our extension, so we're transporting a plane, they go right in there, and it just connects right into that socket right there. Okay, so I'm pulling off the canopy, and there's our battery tray. There is our retractable front gear, back access to our servos for our rudder and elevator. Those mufflers, everything, all the wires, VEC and everything that's right there. Flip over the wing. It's not a heavy plane. It's going to be easy to transport. Our retracts, really nice. Another light there. Props. But overall, it's a beautiful plane. Before I even start this build, I'm going to go over some issues I found out about this wing. And after watching some videos online, I strongly believe that there is a manufacturer defect. Hobby King doesn't feel there is. There's issues with the wingtips and connecting into, there's that socket right there, and then you have this locking pin or locking mechanism right there with them going in. So when you slide it in, it's supposed to go in and click. In order for this pin and this locking piece to fit and lock in there, and I'll show you here in a second, you got to shim this back so this pin gets more reach, and this also, this little tab right here locks into this spot right there. Hobby King solution finally sent me more of these wing tips. So the main reason why I bought this plane is because of the you know, these planes are so big, some of them, and fitting for transportation, and I like the idea that this will come off as a quick connect, and it makes it much easier to transport. When they send me the new ones, I'll take it up to my buddy Angel at Avios 8. He has good tools. He'll trim that down so it's nice and smooth. Mine is kind of crude. If I didn't shim it down and I pushed this in, it wouldn't go all the way in. It would just go into a certain point, but it wouldn't lock. As you come down here and see right there, this needs to lock into there, and that connector has to go down right into there, and they have to seat right. So without doing the shimming, they wouldn't. You're going to push this in, and now you're going to hear it click and lock. Okay? Now it's in there. To take it off, you would then push in and pull out, and then that's how it would come off. Nice and easy. I got the wing ends. What you have to do is you have to take out the old servo and push rod, and you'll have to install it there. Myself, I'm not going to do it. I'm having Angel at Avios 8. I'm letting him do it. I don't think this is going to fit. Now, I may be wrong. I do see that it's a little bit too big right there, too much foam over that way, but I don't know. For the moment of truth, let's see if they click and get that click sound. Nope. Nope. Like I said, these guys could send you 1,000 of these tips. It still has to be trimmed out. It's probably going to have to be trimmed. You see where it's separated there? it's going to have to be trimmed down in this area right here. But I'm just going to let Angel do it. I'm glad I did get new ones because the other ones I put on, I did my own trim job. They kind of suck. So this is going to go up to Angel. He is going to do the entire plugging in with the Spectrum receiver and set it up that way. And I'm going to let him do it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue on with the build. Alright guys, we're going to get right to the build here. First thing is we're going to put on the wing. And what we have to do is we have to feed the wires down into this hole here. We have these two little nods right there. We're going to put them in that area right there. And we're going to push down the wing into that area right there. Okay? We have our two little wing attachment screws. And they go in here, and these are like Phillips heads. I don't know why they use Phillips heads. I don't know. Not hex. But one goes in there, and one goes in there. And that foam is pulling. That seems to be good. So that's our wing assembly. What we're going to do is we're going to put on the rear elevator. Relatively simple. Like I said, I am not going to connect the push rods or anything. I'm going to let Angel do that. I just want to assemble the plane. I'll get it up to him and he's going to set up the final setups. What we have to do is we have to get out some of our foam cure. Take a little bit of our foam cure, push it around in there, and we slot this in there. Just give it a little push in, and then I always pull it back out. Let the air activate it with the little foam there, and we will push it back in. Do the same for this side. Okay? That's our assembly of our rear elevator. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the rear rudder. But I am not going to screw it in. I'm going to let Angel do that. Because I'm not exactly sure. These two plugs right here are identical. And I'm not sure if it really matters. Right here, this one here is for the rear tail light. And this is for the rudder itself. And they're two different colors. This one here is white and black. This one is for the rudder control. Brown, red, and yellow. And I'm not exactly sure which one will go into each. Or does it really matter? But I'm going to let him figure it out. I'm going to take the rear rudder, push it down inside there. And just tuck those plugs down in there. Line that up and push it down. Alright, we're going to put on a nose cone. We're going to use some foam tack. Rub it around here. Circumference of the nose. Foam tack takes, I think it takes about 24 hours to really secure. I'm going to take the nose cone and secure it there. So, I got the nose cone on there. Next, we're going to put on the props. Alright? There's a little bit of a hex nod right there. That has to get into that part right there. We're going to take our prop and put it into this piece right there. Then we have to line a little hex right there and make sure it gets in there properly, like that, okay? Then our nose cone, and screw it down. Just gonna tighten this nose cone down. Make sure that is nice and tight and secure, and then we will do the same for this side. Alright guys, we're going to come up on the final steps of the build. Got the props on here. You know, these props turn inward. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up a servo tester. I reach in, grab the little gear plug, and it says double press to auto cycle. There we go. Up, down. Alright guys, I'm going to give you a final overview of the plane. I got the gear down, the props are on, they turn inward. I believe they are on left and right, and hopefully we'll find that out when it gets fired up, because they didn't say which one was left, which one was right. I put the wing tips on temporary. Like I said, we didn't get the locking on it. The gear is down, okay. There are some things that have cosmetically that have to be put on. This piece right here has to go onto the bottom of this little fin, and some cosmetic wingtips and stuff there, the antenna, and some pieces right there. I'm not putting him on until it gets up to Angel and let him check it all over out, okay? And get it all set up. So that is the overall of the plane. So you can take a look at it. It's a beautiful plane. Great, easy to transport, easy to fly. Look forward to getting the Kingtwin out there, and it's going to be wonderful. But it's a beautiful plane, and just want to let you see it. All right. A little bit of tough on some of the assembly with those wings, but otherwise, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, guys, this is Joe at Drone Man Productions. We'll be talking to you soon. Any other questions or anything? Love the Kingtwin. Beautiful plane. Got my opinions about it, about the assembly, but overall, excellent plane. All right, salute, peace, and out.